Here's a case study in theft from a company and how it affected a company dramatically. In Southeast Washington State, a doctor's office had an employee who stole $719,000. You'll find the link at the bottom of this video to the article. The prosecutors called it a sophisticated scheme of stealing money, but it wasn't really that sophisticated. It was just a bookkeeper who was diverting money, paying checks out to people who weren't legitimate vendors. This could have been very easily overseen if somebody was looking. In fact, the owner said he knew that the manager who was involved with this was taking opiates. That's a red flag. He also noticed a glaring absence of payroll records for that person, meaning that they weren't even paying themselves. So what a prosecutor called a high degree of sophistication was a very simple fraud scheme that could have been overlooked now, or could have been discovered. So imagine if 4 years ago, this doctor had discovered this fraud and stopped this $719,000 from going out of his business. What could he have done with that money? Well, it could have just been profit in his pocket. He could have been a doctor with $750,000 in his pocket. Separate from that, he could have also used it to grow his business. So think of all the competitors, all the other doctors around him that didn't have this fraud happening, that had the availability of that extra $700,000 to maybe upgrade offices, do marketing, hire great employees, to do other things that could grow the business. For every dollar you invest in your business, you're probably going to get $2 or $3 return on growth. So that could be millions of dollars in extra business. Again, the prosecutor called it a very sophisticated scheme. In the article, you'll see that the doctor said he never looked at the books. So it wasn't that sophisticated. To make matters worse, this doctor's office, in addition to losing that $700,000, also has now a delinquent tax bill of $200,000 and $50,000 more in penalties because of the fact that that revenue wasn't accounted for on the books, and now he has to pay taxes on it. So do basic accounting, do basic auditing on your business to keep yourself from being stolen from and losing that money, but also, more importantly, losing great business opportunities by not having that working capital to develop a bigger enterprise.